Sagittarius, this is your relationship reading. I think I've decided I'm going to open a dating site because every reading, and you're pretty far down the list, right? Every reading is just full of chaos. It's just straight up chaos. I wonder if it's like the year for the dissolution of relationships. Like, it's got to be planetary alignment where everything is like in this ridiculous upheaval. Okay. And then there comes Sagittarius, right? So you have warning coming out first, card 17, firing a warning shot as a sign of authority and control, skipping necessary steps to gain an advantage, and then you have gambling. Card 66 following that, betting on uncertain outcomes with little control over the result. Okay, let's get one more on that. One more. Guidance from above. Willingness to be open of the communication, graceful understanding, enhancing your presence. Clarity arrives when you allow yourself to be receptive. I have a feeling that you are, oh, look, it's an octopus with flexibility. Hiding is strategy, not weakness. I feel like you have already been warned, right? And you didn't heed the warning. You took a risk on it. You gambled with it. Your intuition is going like Sagittarius WTF. Like really? But I feel like this is strategic with flexibility here. I feel like you have a game plan. Why do I feel like this is not a good idea? Like I already feel like oh my gosh, and then you have lifesaver and seeking help at the bottom. They're not as good as you think they are, these cards right here. I think you're wanting to check that. All right, you know what? Before I just get myself in trouble, let's just go to the tarot. I feel like you've already been warned, but you wanted to take the risk anyway. Your intuition's like, I don't know. But logically you have a plan. So let's see. What is Sagittarius? What is their current energy with this? Ah, you have a death and the five of swords. Okay. I'm hearing transform or be transformed. Submit, submit. Something about tapping out. Like you are, yeah, strategy for sure. What do you strategize? Justice. Sagittarius, did you give a warning? And this person, your person, took a chance anyway? No, no, it was no, Four of Pentacles. It's you're the one that's withholding justice. Like you're the one that's gonna deliver here. I am apprehensive about this strategy. Oh, Six of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this is no bueno. This is not going to be in your favor with the Six of Wands in reverse. You are being cautioned. You are Definitely being cautioned here. Okay. What challenges is Sagittarius facing here with strategizing that will not be victorious? Okay, so your challenge is this opportunity that's being presented with the Queen of Cups. Okay, why is that? Why is that a challenge? What is challenging about that? Oh, temperance. Okay. So the challenge is basically bringing you back into the light, right? Um, I know that you warned your person, right? And or you were warned and you risked it anyway, right? And your higher self is going, but you're like, no, 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 I got this covered. I got this. I got this. And you very much wanted to direct this your person like in the right way into what was best for them, what to learn a lesson. This kind of feels like you're trying to get them to learn a lesson, but they're not going to learn it that way. And the obstacle that you're coming up against is like staying in the light, using the opportunity for growth, for good, for a lesson like the right way. It's kind of like you're ugh, the 10 of cups in reverse. Yeah, it's you're going the wrong way. Like you're going the wrong direction. Um, this isn't gonna make this isn't gonna make you not only is it not gonna work, but it's not gonna make you happy. Okay. So what is being highlighted here? What part of this relationship? Like why the strategy to begin with? What happened what was highlighted? Okay. So they lied to you or they tricked you with the trickery shadow, abuse of power and manipulation, double dealing, scamming, deceitful. Now, this card comes with a warning and it says, ensure that you use your power responsibly. Remember, when harming others, you end up hurting yourself. You know, the one is all is the one. We are part of the whole, right? So, like, the great thing about universal law, right, is that the law of cause and effect. Like this person, like was a trickster or they tricked you or they lied to you, they deceived you in some way. That was your warning, right? And you took a gamble anyway. And you thought, well, I'm going to be smarter in the future. I am going to teach this person a lesson, right? Yeah. Let the law, the universal laws take care of that because you won't be able to do it. Not that you're not capable of, but just because that's the universe's way of ensuring that you stay in the light, ensuring that they're protecting your power. All right, and then we have follower, controlling, and drama. And you know what? I don't even need to read these cards. I can feel exactly what they are. This is don't become one of them. Like don't take on that this is about you not falling victim or falling prey to those types of lower vibrational energies. Rise above, you know, abort, I'm hearing abort, like just I don't feel like, even though this says bang right here, I don't feel like you've pulled the trigger on this yet. Okay, we're going to keep those cards out. They might be pertinent. What is supporting Sagittarius right now? What energies are supporting Sagittarius? If I get the Wheel of Fortune, it's definitely that you haven't pulled the trigger yet. So what energies are currently supporting Sagittarius? Not taking. Okay. All right, we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse, the Queen of Wands, and the Five of Cups. Okay. All right. So this gives me the energy of there is a possibility that you're not going to just exit this situation. It is through your own tenacity, through your own desire, through your own decision, right? To kind of work through those feelings of uh, trickery. It is, let me get one clarifier on that. Okay. All right. But we do have the Fool here. I'm struggling with this because I don't particularly agree with this method of support. So let me see what the rationale is behind this method of support. Because what this is kind of telling me is that you are making the very powerful decision to stay here and now. True love is already a part of your life. All right, yeah, give me one more decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. Okay. So with this here, this this makes me feel like you're going to process those feelings of loss, regret, remorse, shame. Like this person was kind of this way to you. It might have been you too, but I don't think it is. So like this person was kind of this way to you, and you're making the decision to stay and work through your feelings in a healthy manner to with the Fool, like start again with this person. And I think it's because when faced with the decision on whether to walk away, now that you know that this is a bad idea, right? Like this is not going to fix anything. Um, so if you're like, all right, ridiculous tarot reader, crazy person, right? You're saying that this is a bad idea. The cards are saying that this is a bad idea. I've decided to abort that mission. Oh, I said abort earlier, right? To abort that strategic plan about and just allow things to happen. So I think processing those feelings in a healthy way is going to benefit you in the long run for sure. But I think it's because you feel like this person really has um, this person, the Chariot in reverse. Okay, so what I was going to say before the card flip was this person had potential, or you saw potential in the future. In the Chariot in reverse, there is none. There is no forward movement. There is no. So why? There's something about this energy that's not sitting right. Okay. Um, what does Sagittarius need to do regarding this Five of Cups? The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. I need one more for that because I don't understand that. I feel like, why do I feel like you need to like you want to? trust, clarified by the Three of Swords, the King of Cups in reverse, and the Ace of Wands. This is only going to be for a few of you. Like, you don't want to start over with somebody else. It's almost like, all right, I surrender my strategic planning to teach this person a lesson. I really don't want to have to like start over with somebody else. So I'll just stay where I am and start fresh with that person. Although I don't really feel like it's going to go anywhere, but I'm willing to surrender my independence because I don't want to risk getting my heart broken again by following something exciting and new. Okay, so the only way that this would even make sense is if your person never did anything to begin with, but you were just suspicious of nothing because you're unhealed. Okay. Well, Sagittarius, all in all, compared to all the other readings, this one is not terrible, right? Like, there's a lot of recognition here. Like, you're acknowledging that maybe these red flags that you were experiencing, right? Especially in regards to trickery, maybe they weren't red flags at all, right? Maybe they were warning, like um, highlighting your insecurities with the trickery shadow. What was that on the bottom again? Ensure you use your power responsibly. Remember, when harming others, you end up hurting yourself. Maybe that's why you were so quick to just drop the strategic teaching this person a lesson. And then you had the Five of Swords to death. So that might be because you're so quick to surrender, like it enhances your own growth. Or you kill off that. Yeah, no, this has bad idea written all over it. This is, first of all, your plan is entirely too complicated. Okay, what else? What is going on here? Okay, so we are looking for this one right there. What is actually going on? What is happening with Sagittarius, please? Routine, card 42, and warning again. Okay. What is the advice? Growth and more curiosity. Oh, I want an actual, like, one more for advice. Release. Growth, curiosity, and release. Okay. What I feel like, because routine and warning came out and we started with warning, I feel like that's why I was so resistant to this idea of staying here, even though you don't see it going anywhere, there's no potential. You're going to stay here anyway, but it almost looked like you were going to work through those feelings from before, like in a positive way. But then when I clarified it, it was, I realized that this isn't going anywhere, but I'm going to sacrifice my independence because I don't want to get hurt by another King of Cups in the reverse with the Three of Swords. And I definitely don't want to take another chance with on another Ace of Wands. Like I don't really want to do this again. And I have a feeling that this is your cycle. This is your routine. This is this I like there's something that is within you. There's something that's within you that needs healed before you jump into the next relationship. Like like you do want to see what's out there with curiosity and you do want to expand with growth, right? But you really need to release what you've already stored before you do that, before you step into another relationship. I think with this particular reading, with warning coming out twice. Oh, and you know what? Now we'll go to those two cards here. We have lifesaver and seeking help and condemnation. Actually, then followed by new beginning. Okay, so like the lifesaver is it, so lifesaver, and this is not actually what you think it is. It's like watching somebody else drown and then them throwing you a preserver, but the preserver's not actually attached to anything. And you notice the person in the boat is not wet, but they're like, no, 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 I'm here with you till your last breath. Like I went down on the ship as well, but they didn't actually do so. And then like this help card is about troubled waters and getting the help that you need from other sources instead of like relying on the person throwing the preserver, which has no intention on picking you up at all. Like there's no intention there. The life preserver is not attached to anything. And this is all regarding like with condemnation. Look at these fingers and then the new beginning. Like you don't want to start anything new, right? You the the underlying thing here, I think, is that you've already started this particular relationship. You came in unhealed. You came in with baggage. I'm surprised baggage isn't here, but you came in with baggage. It started off with baggage already. And you were like really apprehensive to even try to start another one. But I could see why. Sagittarius, you need to heal first. You need to heal first. You you need to step out of this and not into another one before fear, battle, scavenge, rat, observation. I know it feels like you're going to be left with nothing, but you're not. You're never alone. But you're asked to like step back and take a look at all of your relationship patterns. Like clean up your vibration because whatever it is that like you legitimately attracted, not saying whether your person was actually a trickster or you just saw them as a trickster. Even it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter because your reaction to it was to strategize. So you came in with strategy. You came in with a plan. I think starting out, you should probably identify what those red flags were, what the warning was to begin with. All right, let's get you a codex of questions. Is it possible to experience true connection if you are not authentic? Is it possible to experience true connection if you are not authentic? Use that as a journal prompt. All right, Sagittarius. You are universally, you are unconditionally, and I guess universally loved by the universe, loved and supported. My unconditional love to you as well. Until next time, take care of yourself.